Ah, I had to run it back, man. I had to run it back. I had to run it back. We had technical difficulties, so run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Yeah, man, where we left off at. We gonna wait till y'all get in the chat. We gonna wait till y'all get in the chat, so we gonna play this in the meantime. And we want y'all to get back in the chat. Get back in the motherfucking chat. Come on back, roll call back up in this bitch.
I'm not disrespecting nobody.
Going in there as when, so
I want to ask you
that's my whole.
I want to ask you a personal question, and I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody, but my mentality has always been
shout out to Shaquille, man.
Must kill the master to become the master. So say in the next couple of years, would you fight your mentor to take the title away?
Ooh. Good question.
And listen, I love you.
Listen, Shaq dunked on.
Oh yeah, I dunked on Patrick.
He dunked on his idol.
Yeah,
Chris
I had
Dudley.
to do it. So,
was it Chris Dudley?
So my question is, if it was if somebody, let's just say Al Heyman and they raised some big money for the fight, you versus your mentor, exhibition, whatever, bing, 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 would you do it?
I don't think I'd do it.
I understand.
No.
I understand.
Because
really,
why
not?
Because I always look at it like it was times that we could have sparred in the gym, but I always look at it like I can learn from him, other than being in there actually fighting him. So I always, every time, even if he's training, my main focus is to watch him because I can learn so much from him. Talk about Floyd that, instead of just trying to, and I know myself, if I get in there with somebody, it's going to be a time that I want to hurt them. And I'd rather not do that than just learn from them. And that can, that can actually, draw a line between us if we in that sparring and I catch her with a right shot or anything like that, so. Even, or if he catch me with the right shot.
I'm telling you now, that's a $1 billion fight. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I don't know if you want that.
But Shaq said he was nervous as hell when he dunked on Patrick Ewing, but he did it because he also knew he needed to make his mark on the league. And if you go at the best and you best the best, then isn't that where you felt like you got your respect?
Me, Spice, and Devontae, we all from the streets. You're not from the streets and Shell, so I'm about to put it. I know, but
country.
Okay, but I'm about to put it in terms that they understand. Ewing was running the block, right? You know what I mean? He was, bringing them things in. He was doing big stuff. I'm the new kid. I'm coming in with little weight. I want a spot. Now I got to go take a spot. You know what I mean? I'm going to do whatever I want to take a spot. You had your shine. I'm the new kid on the block. I'm taking the block. I'm taking everybody out. So that's always been my mentality. Look, I love Patrick Ewing and all of my favorite guys to death, but I had to go at that rack, and I was always interested in that because I know he's about money. I know you about getting money. That'll be a $1 billion fight. Everybody and their mama gonna tune into that one.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, I agree. So if you say Floyd isn't in your sights because he's your mentor and you don't really want to go there, say you win this fight, who's next for you? Who do you want next?
I say Ron Garcia. Because he promised the world that we was going to fight next, and then he just vanished off. So I don't think.
Say what?
And I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody.
Going in there as when, so.
I want to ask you
That's my whole.
I want to ask you a personal question, and I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody, but my mentality has always been.
Come on, shout out to Shaquille, man. We left. Hold up.
Become the master. So say.
We left off on Javante Davis, so I had to play that. Well, yeah, get back over there with that list, man. We had some technical difficulties. But yeah, get back on that Javante Davis and Devin Haney fight, man. What y'all think about that fight? Cause you know for sure Devin can't come down to no 135, bro. If you want Devin to go back to 135, you don't really want that fight. You know, Tank already been up to 140, so it ain't no military secret. Only the mean-spirited people would say something like that. Oh man, shit, it is what it is. You don't want to fight then. You don't want to go down to 135. Man, shut up. Nobody want to see two people in there. One man at 100%, another man depleted. I don't. Where the days at when you want to see 100% against 100% fighter? Where the guys that want to see fair play? You know, I never heard you guys tell me anything about. You said that was a fight ain't gonna happen with Devin Shakur closer than you think. You think Devin versus Shakur closer? Like, cause you'll never see Tank fight Devin Haney. He's not gonna go up there. But Shakur will go up there and fight Devin. I heard him say he'll go to 47 to fight Conor Ben. Brother, shit get hot in 35. We going to 40, brother. With shit, I can go to 40, brother. But you going from 40, brother. So where you want me to come at? Where you want me to go? Well, I guess you got to do some, soul searching first, because Ryan don't want to wink fight you no more. And who you get next? Who you got next? Man, you can't be punch shot against none of these guys at the top of your list. You can't just box and be lateral with none of them guys at the top of your list. Not Tank, not Shakur, not Tio. But if you was to ever test your nuts and fight Shakur Stevenson, man, like you should have fought. Like you should have I wish that shit worked. See, y'all was okay when Shakur Stevenson went to the WBC and twist Zepeda's arm to fight. So he gonna let his hands go. Who we gonna fight? Is it Concrete who we fight next? Is it Faux Show who we fighting next? Who we fighting? Because their last performance, it was cool, but I knew it was gonna happen like that. I knew you was punch shot. I knew you don't want to get hit right now. If you get into a firefight with somebody that has more footwork, more precision, more accuracy, more power, more dog than your last opponent, you see what people with lateral movement do when they get tired and they get caught and they get trapped in a corner. They ball up. Because you gotta stop and punch. You on the move. Your body got momentum. So you can't do nothing but cover up. A lot of times that happen with Devin. You fight somebody like Shakur, he mastered everything there is to like when you a child and you teach a child a sport, it's up to you. What's up, Pharaoh? It's up to you to teach him the fundamentals, because that's what you teach him first. They already think they got the, style and shit, man, but you slow them down and you be like, no, and they gonna hate it at first because they think it's boring and technical, making them fight all tight and like I'm in a phone booth and all that shit. But once a child so-called masters that and he grows into his body and he realizes, I don't have a lot of power, but God gave me another gift. It's called reflex. It's called hand-eye coordination. It's called defense, That's my gift from God. So he's the best at what God gave him. And defense wins championships because you can't hit what you can't see. You master the distance. Like, look at the Tevin Farmer fight. And I heard you, Blue Blood. I heard you over there comparing Tevin Farmer's style to Shakur Stevenson. Man, listen, every boxer in the world learns those techniques that Tevin Farmer was doing against Cepeda. You say he should have took the 25% though. And what 25% would you have to give if you going to fight Regis Prograis? Shit gets hot in 35. We're going to 40, brother. And all these Twitter videos y'all like to watch with the, live Facebook homicides and all these expose videos where people get exposed and, you sit back and, stroll through your cell phone for hours and forget about your girl over there strolling on her cell phone for hours. Instead of watching videos, she's texting other niggas and lusting and sending pussy pictures. So you love that shit when you watch it on Twitter. But when someone catches Bill Haney, the real Bill that is, when you get on camera and you on camera, hey, you mother lovers can't fuck with me. Yeah, I'm the baddest. My son's the face of boxing. His brick is faster than yours. But when you catch somebody, they don't know they being recorded. Yo, tripping. He's the big nigga. He's the big homie. First the guy was like this. Then the guy was like, you get anything off on Shakur. Anything. It's like having a good day, brother. The way the shit moving in the division now, the way it is, shit get hot in 35. We moving to 40, brother. I'm pretty sure people try to change spirits, but I don't like to change someone's spirit. I like to, like a musician, when a musician gets his instrument and he hears the band playing and he never heard the song before, he has to practice. Okay, do. Oh, that's how it goes. Do. And then he start playing this instrument alone and it's in a melody. I like to keep the same melody. I want to keep the same melody. And by looking at what Bill Haney is doing for his son throughout history, a great black father who protects his children at all costs, even way back in Mexico when they rumored that he paid to erase a loss. Even if that was true, cool, that's your son. That's your dream, the dream Haney. It's just suspicious that you're trying to pay lawyers to get the loss. You did get it erased again. This time. But you protect your son. That's what you do. You battle everybody on YouTube, channel to channel, station to station, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You're everywhere. You're more celebrity than your son. Just like Brian Norman Sr., more celebrity than Junior. But hey, Bill, more protection. All protection. That was protection as well. A great father will always protect his seed because God said you are a provider and a protector. Or at least that's what they taught me. I don't know what a man's job is for his life, but that's what Bill is, and he's great at it. This fight that he picked, just like the Regis fight, a hand-picked, tailor-made fight, and perfect for somebody to get in there and maneuver around for 12 rounds and stick and move. So, bravo. And I'm just going to keep with that same spirit. You was going to go to 40 anyway, brother. That's what you told the mob ties. And that was for real. Whether y'all like the video or not, That's when Negroes tell the truth, because they are in fear. The voice trembles, and you know there is fear. And man, you know that this is true. So if I tell you, man, the way the shit moving in the division, what you mean the way the shit is going in the division? How is it going? Oh, that's the way they do it. Okay, well, it get hot in 35. We going to 40, brother. What did that mean? Nobody never asked Bill Haney on the episodes and the podcasts and the YouTube videos that he frequents. What did he mean the way the things were going in the division? If it gets hot in 35, we are already ready to go to 40, brother. It's funny, but we want to know why you said that when they pressed you. When niggas get pressed, they have to tell the truth. If not, they will get fucked up. You say he moved to 140 because he wasn't going to wait for Shakur. I know that's right. And I don't like when he sent that bottle and that sign to Devin. Because young niggas, man, you embarrassed that brother. He had a whole bunch of girls over there, the ladies, had his homies over there. You embarrassed him talking about signing. You the B-side. You can't tell somebody to sign no contract. So when they said they got a 25% offer to you, I just believe it was just an offer and something to sign. And that's an offer that I ain't gonna take, because we probably been talking behind closed doors for the years that we done been together, sparring with each other, living in each other's houses. I remember Bill was on that interview talking about, you was staying with me, we was sparring and everything, you ate in my house. I think he said, yeah, you ate at my house. I can imagine them two brothers, eating breakfast together, man, talking like, yeah, man, I get up there, man, I got you. Like young niggas be in the hood when they be having rap groups. Yeah, man, if I blow up first, I'm gonna come back and get y'all, nigga. I don't know how they was talking. I just know that you wanted to go to 40, you already was scouting Regis. That's what Regis said. He was at my fight scouting me. He seen me have a bad performance. Y'all was already having a plan to go to 40, but you a smart man. Bill, if you notice, Bill play chess. He always talks and mentions chess. So he thinks 3 to 4 moves ahead of time. That's why he likes Turkey. He put a couple fights, stack them up together. Okay, we take care of this little easy shit. Get to the bag, baby. You get back after, I think Bill was protecting Devin Haney. And he knows what his son can do against Shakur. And even Coach Calvin knows what Shakur Stevenson does. Because everybody that Shakur spars, he beats. That's what Coach Calvin said. I get what you saying, Coach. I get what you saying. He gonna run into a brick wall one day. It's in the contract, man. So Mr. WBC was bad guy when he went to the WBC against Devin Haney. But Shakur Stevenson is the good guy now that he went to the WBC on Cepeda. And it worked. I wish it worked back then, because that meant going to the WBC, you would have got fair pay. And niggas that don't want boxers to get fair pay, okay. It's like, don't let that happen to your son or you in life, because you got to accept that shit. You ain't worth shit. You ain't worth what you asking us to give you, nigga. I'ma give you this. Which one of you Tank fans gonna tell me right now how much money the PBC was about to offer Shakur Stevenson for that one fight deal? Since you say he dropped it, he ain't want to fucking accept no one fight deal. How much was it then, since you know he ain't want it? And how much was they gonna give Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Shakur Stevenson for that fucking one fight deal? Smart mother lovers. How much is it? Make a video about that, suckers. Because you niggas know it all. And I wants to know how much money Shakur Stevenson turned down, since you know every fucking thing on YouTube and about boxing. with that weak ass boxing talk. And since you know how much Shakur turned down, you got to know how much Tank Davis was gonna get for fighting Shakur Stevenson for that one fight deal, suckers. I bet you can make a great YouTube video about how much money he was gonna get. And then when you come up with all the calculations, sucker, I want you to have a goddamn survey and ask yourself and ask your crowd. Move the crowd. Yeah, I want you to move the crowd with this question. Do you think Turkey Al-Sheikh, whatever they was gonna pay them suckers, Tank and Shakur, you think he can double it or either quadruple it? That's all I want to know. You think if they give Tank Davis $5 million guaranteed, but you know you're going to get it on the back end now. You know you're going to get your money. Just chill, Tank. I know you want to get some money, man. I know Canelo coming over here to the PBC and we giving him all that money up front. And, you know, but, you know, he got a country behind him. You know niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit, man. You know, man, please, man. Man, you want to take the fight or what, nigga? You getting more money, nigga, you from Baltimore, nigga. Y'all niggas was eating cheese sandwiches when I met you, nigga. Now get in here and sign this shit. You gonna get more money than Floyd Money Mayweather, nigga. Damn, Al, I ain't never heard you talk like that. Well, you're making me mad. Yeah, you know, you're taking too long to sign. You know, you got all the shakes and jittles. You know, I got some greens back there in the pot, and I'm trying to get to them. I had them left over. You know, I like leftover greens. You put them in the refrigerator, and then when you get back and you warm them back up in the skillet, you know, with your pork chops, it tastes better. I got some Louisiana hot sauce waiting on me and a cup of Kool-Aid. It's all in the refrigerator with the aluminum foil on top of it. I don't want no flies to jump in it. You're making it hard for me to pray for you at night, Tank. You're making it hard for me to pray for you at night, Tank. What is you gonna do? We got the new deal coming. Fuck Showtime, nigga. Huh? You know, they can't stop us, the PBC, nigga. Yeah, what about Floyd? What about Floyd? What about Floyd? Cause I'm tired of him. He always, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you just shut up now. That's my son. That's my godson. Now, the PBC do mean the pretty boy company, but, you know, I mean, you know, and it's still his company. I ain't gonna lie now. You do what I say. You hear me? Yeah. This really Floyd company, nigga. I just be over here getting a little money from that nigga anyway. You know, it ain't nothing to me, man. Money is money to me. You know, you ain't nothing but a project to me. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. Since you done made that promise, you said you're gonna get out the game. Now, what you gonna do now, nigga? Is we gonna go over there and talk to Lamont Roach. And you know, since he already a friend, we're gonna tell him to take it easy because it looked like you couldn't get him up out of there in the first fight. I thought you were gonna knock him out, boy. What you told me you're gonna knock him out and you're gonna get to the Jake Paul bag. We're gonna get us some Netflix money, nigga. You're fucking it up just like Earl the True Spence. We told that nigga not to fight Terrence Crawford. I told that nigga not to fight Terrence. I say, goddamn, Terrence. I say, Earl, man, come on, man. We got some money, and then we're going to end up fighting Canelo. I say, we're going to get some money. We're going to fight this mom, get beat up on Keith Thurman, and we're going to go up there and fight Canelo, nigga. And look what you do. You want to listen to him, you want to listen to me, or you want to listen to your little homeboy and your little partner you out there with your little hoochie coochie. We tried to get you from AB. We told you about AB. You out there doing the hoochie coochie down with britches and hitting. You nigga wearing shower cap, snapping your hips and all in the morning doing dancing and smoke shit. Now what you gonna do? I don't really like you, nigga. You know, we believe in boxers over here. You know, you can't win fights with power punching. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. Now we can ask you. Look what you let Lamont Roach do. That's supposed to have been the easy picking for you, boy. Now you gonna knock him out because we gonna talk to him. And we gonna get this Jake Paul fight. You hear me, nigga? I don't even want you to answer. And after we get the Jake Paul fight, you got a choice. You do like you said you're gonna retire, nigga. Go on and fight Shakur Stevenson. And then retire. And I don't advise that. But you know everybody wanna see that shit. I'll fight him. I'll fight Shakur. I'll beat that. Shut up, nigga. Now I just said I don't like that, and I was trying to give you a hint. You ain't never gonna fight no goddamn Shakur, nigga. Now say it with me. I ain't never gonna fight no Shakur. I ain't never gonna fight no Shakur. You ain't said it loud enough. Put some bass in your chest. I ain't never gonna fight Shakur. That's right. Stop crying that boy. Stop crying that boy. I know you want to fight him, boy. I know you want to fight that boy. He just a little too good for you, that boy. He'll embarrass you now. You think a lump rope did something to you, boy, he'll do you dirty now. You're going to go in there, you're going to hit him with that uppercut. You're going to keep going to the right and keep going to the right. And then I want you to step in and hit him with that left. All right? Yeah, okay. And that's how we going to knock him out. We're going to keep going to the right. You're going to circle, just ring around the rosy type shit, get him tired. And we're going to say, you know what I'm saying, get tired. Then you're going to step in and hit him with the left. That left. You got that strong left. Yeah, strong left. Okay. Hey, Al, what about Devin? You know, I thought about that fight. You could end your career with that, maybe in 2026, man. You know, go out with a bang with him. But I think he ruined. You know, I think Ryan Garcia put a little too much then, you know, round 7, man, you know, and they took that point from Ryan Garcia, man. I think that saved his life. You know, I don't think he'll never be the same. And if he do, man, you know, we might see him bounce back in these next 2 fights. Let's just watch him a couple of times or 2. You know, I've been trying to see if Shakur Stevenson was going to fuck them hands up a little bit more. You know, he keep on talking about he taking some exosomes. Now, I want to see him in this Cepeda fight. Now, if he fuck his hands up now, boy, that's a bag. Now, I know Turkey, you know, we can trick him into paying maybe, you know, 50, maybe more than, you know, Terrence Crawford got that boy, you know. Yeah, Terrence getting about, what, 50, maybe $70 million? Yeah, I like that there. You know, after we get a little J. Paul money, man, that might be the goal if he done fucked his hands up. I'm gonna cross my nuts on this nigga. You know what I mean? You cross yours too. You gonna squeeze, please, hurt your hands, nigga. I hope you hurt your hands when the nigga still wins, Shakur. Excuse me. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I hope he hurt his hand too. I beat his ass. He hurt his hand. I should have fought him when I fought Frank Martin. I ain't know his hand was gonna be hurt. Yeah. Well, you know, hindsight is a motherfucker. But you know, if he fuck his hands up in his next Cepeda fight, we might just think about it now. You just get on back in there and let me form up my greens and my little pork chops right there. All right, thank you, Al. Hey, man, I ain't never see you a gangster, man. Shut up, nigga. Don't you never let nobody hear you say I'm a gangster, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Don't you never let nobody hear you say I'm a gangster, nigga. Now get your ass on up out of here. Now get! What's wrong with this nigga, man? I ain't never seen y'all hit me like that, man. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. Tank Davis, man, you know. Tank Davis fight Devin Haney at what weight? Cause he ain't, I don't got that happening. Well, Shakur, yeah, that's hands down, whatever weight Devin Haney want to fight at, it's over with. But T.O., they got history just like Ryan. Remember, Bill was giving them credit, talking about, y'all, where the El Gordo at? Where El Gordo? That's the one that, you know what I'm saying, we want to see. We want to see El Gordo. You know, El Gordo, I like that, because that's when he was taking his shit, you know, and really showcasing his skills, man. Even, you know, the T.O., the takeover T.O. I like the takeover T.O., the beginning of takeover T.O. I like the T.O. that was doing the backflips on Heisman. You know, brought Budweiser to the top rank. You know what I'm saying? Was beating guys like Comey, dropping these boys, man. I like that T.O. Yeah, he said whatever weight, that's what I think. Whatever way, it's the skills. Skills pay the bills, but T.O. got skills. And he wasn't getting the credit he deserved. That's what he feels. That's what I think he feels. And then when he popped Lomachenko, man, you know, I don't care what you say, I would have had the big head. The way I beat him, and it wasn't no hellified struggle. You know, at the end he fell off, but you know, Loma always fall off at the end of the fights too. But shit, I would have been thinking like, yeah, baby, it's time for the big bucks. Nope. And you was over there with a pimple, a white pimple. and you know, he was pimping on you. And you know, you felt bad. And you seen these niggas getting that check. You see Tank getting that check. You see these niggas getting these checks. Like, man, you know, deep down inside, man, you got jealous. I got you. And you know, I don't care what nobody say. 10% truth and all jokes, boy. You over there, you figured out a way to become the bad guy. Because the good guy shit wasn't working, was it, T.O.? You know, a boxer's supposed to do the shit that T.O. was doing back in them days to build his, what you say, bargaining chips up, like Coach Calvin said. You know, you're supposed to build your bargaining chips up just like T.O. was doing, and nobody gave him the respect. So here you go, he been saying nigga. And then here you go, this the shit that y'all miss. Keep all the black fighters. And I be like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, it's true. I already suspected you was being a racist. But he didn't say nigga, he didn't say keep all the niggas. He said keep all the black fighters, and y'all weren't outraged not one bit. Y'all laughed it off, and now all of a sudden y'all outraged that he said what a nigger. And that shit funny to me, and you know, I understand, because that's how black people is. It's selective outrage, man. You know what I'm saying? It's selective outrage. You supposed to be outraged as soon as he said that weak ass shit. And then he been a duck to me, because he said, man, there's nothing y'all can do about it. I've never laced up the gloves with Shakur, forget about it. Well, you know, that's out of the question. It can be in the question now that we got Turkey, though. You know, as far as Devin Haney, they've been trying to fight each other. They got history. I believe Devin Haney would have beat the shit out of T.O. at 135. I don't think this Devin Haney can beat T.O. though. Because T.O. can do the same thing Devin Haney did in that last fight. And probably better, because I think T.O. has more rhythm than Devin Haney. In fact, I know he has more rhythm than Devin Haney because he's a dancer. And he busts his moves on South Nuts TV a lot when he put his little intros on. And you can tell he got the African features in his face because he looks more like a monkey than so-called niggas. And he can't hide that when he looks into the mirror every day. And he knows that he is of a nigga, and he hates that he can't be a nigga. And this is just my opinion. They be taught this as a child. This is a learned behavior, racism. Your daddy, I asked on Just Do Boxing one day, because a lot of people be pressing Bill about being a bad guy. And I was like, man, which father, I think it was a super chat. I say, which father is worse, T.O. Sr. or Bill Haney? And that should have been a no-brainer, right? Never respected the shit that T.O. Sr. did on YouTube and, behind closed doors, man, that we see on the cameras when they film behind closed doors. The only thing I respect about him is, getting his son out of, keeping him out the streets and making him into a professional. A nickname, y'all know what I told y'all about Shakur. But hold on, with this T.O. fight, I don't know. I see Devin and T.O. as a great matchup because T.O. can do the same thing Devin can do. I feel like T.O. is more athletic than Devin, though. I feel like he's more naturally have more rhythm than Devin. I feel like T.O. can beat Devin Haney, and he at the top of the list. The El Gordo T.O., the one that Bill Haney be bragging about, the one he say he want to see. That Lomachenko T.O., that Comey T.O., that backflip T.O., that T.O. will beat Devin Haney right now. The Devin Haney, that gunshot, lateral movement Devin, that Devin will get popped. Y'all say T.O. got problem with lateral movement. Devin ain't got no pop. Devin ain't knocking shit out. T.O. will hurt Devin. T.O. Make that nigga fight because he'll be styling and profiling and, you know, laughing and dancing in the ring if Devin stay away from him and shit. Just stand in the middle of the ring. You know, when that shit happened to Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos, Edwin respected Shakur even though that man wasn't swinging. And that got to be a reason for that. That's that jab. You couldn't catch him. You didn't want to get tired because you knew and watch film on Shakur. You knew this nigga would take you apart. He a technician. He ain't going to knock you out, but he going to embarrass you with all type of different combinations of punches. And if he figures you out, he going to stand in the pocket and really hurt you. You hate that he don't stand in the pocket against people that can knock him out. That's an insane, sick pleasure that you want to see. You get mad at the rat that you put into the snake pit, find a hiding place, and don't want and can't get at. What you do, you go knock the motherfucking house down so the snake can see it. With no patience to wait and see if the darkness will make the rat come out. Because you want it right then and there like a microwave. You want the knockouts. When y'all said T.O. had a problem with mobile fighters, and then he fought Claggett. And I said, well, goes that theory, because Claggett ain't no mobile fighter. And he had trouble with him. And then Blunt Sports say T.O. step up to his level of competition. And I can go with that. That's like the motherfucking Jacksonville Jaguars when we had the motherfucking Fred Taylor and all them boys, man. You niggas play up to the level of your competition, nigga. That was the mob, nigga. They even had a Tony Baselli burger, nigga, at McDonald's, nigga. Offensive lineman. A white boy, a big ass 300-something pound white boy had his own fucking cheeseburger, hamburger, double cheeseburger at fucking McDonald's. Go look it up, a Baselli burger. That team played up to the level of its competition. That'll be good for this fight because Devin Haney ain't the same Devin Haney. And you, in your mind, be thinking you beating the undisputed Devin Haney, and he'll come into that fight really up for that fight. T.O. beat Devin Haney. Because he's ruined. Shakur nickname, though, I told Shakur in one of my videos, you need to steal everybody's nickname that you fight. So, what's Cepeda's nickname? Let's check it out. Uh-oh. Camarón. You know, but you know, let's take it for instance. If he fights, hold on. Say for instance, he fight Frank Martin. He should be Shakur the Ghost Stevenson, or if he fight Tank Davis, Shakur Tank Stevenson, or if he fight, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko, Shakur the Matrix Stevenson. Just start jacking niggas' names. That's the only thing I can see. You know what I'm saying? Since you put Twitterson on your shorts, why not? You can put anything on your shorts now. You can start getting your shit and just start stealing niggas' nicknames. You know what I'm saying? Jacking for beats, if you ask me. Hit that like. You know the East is the best, yes, always in the best. There's no life in the West. While I'm in bondage, living is a mess. No longer will I support your sickness. Yeah, man, Devin Haney, I see him getting popped by T.O. and Shakur on that list. And he'll stay away from Boots. He'll beat Brian Norman. Junior if he's not Punch Out. And he'll definitely beat Mario. He'll wear him out in the late round. He'll only beat Heavy Keyshawn. They'll probably bring him up there to 140 something. Hey man, shit, man, we at 147, baby. Hey man, to 145 good for you, boy? I don't see him going up there doing that. Rolly, he'll beat Rolly. He'll stay away from Conor Ben, too much drug accusations over there. And Ryan, man, I think he got your number. I don't care about the drugs, bro. You went in that fight and tried to trade with him. And it's psychological. Now you want your lick back if you ever fight Ryan again. You're gonna go in there and he gonna trick you into a firefight and he gonna clip you with that left hook again. Because you keep that bow and arrow, even in this last fight, you had that bow and arrow. You had that hand right underneath your chin. That shit was not covering your chin, man. Your shit is a habit. And, you know, Ryan exploit people that drop that guard. So, I see you getting clipped again if you fight Ryan, bro. Psychological. Y'all talk that shit, man. He's still fast and got a left hook. That's all Tank said Ryan got. Said, man ain't got nothing but a left hook. That's all he got. And he do. But it's fast. And he got heart. I give him that. He gonna get in the ring with whoever the motherfucker bag is. But if the bag is a big bag, he'll get in there too. He got in there with Tank. He got in there with Devin. Y'all say he won't get in there with Boots, but he got in there with Tank. He say Shakur should fight Ben in October. Fuck Tank. I know, man. Like, I told y'all, like, my opinion, I don't think Tank never gonna fight Shakur. That's a fantasy fight. Y'all know the styles make fights, and you see what he did with Lamont Roach. And shit, come on, man. Lamont Roach boxed the shit out of Tank. And you know, Shakur Stevenson is a pure masterclass boxer. You know, it's hit and not get hit. How you gonna come one punch at a time? You gotta let your hands go against Shakur. And that's what y'all think gonna happen to Shakur against a Pater. But when you let your hands go against a masterclass boxer, what happened? You get counted, you get clipped, you get swinging at the ropes. You get just like Floyd did, you know what I'm saying, Canelo. Just like Lara did Canelo, nigga. Lara really won that fight. You know I gotta play that fight. I gotta play that shit. Man, Lara got robbed, man. Lara beat Canelo, man. That nigga, man, Canelo's face was looking sick after that fight. He thought he lost, and then Suleiman walked up and said, whispered something in his ear. I don't know what the fuck he whispered. But yeah, boy, after that, he got on them ropes and he didn't have to look back at the referee. He ain't have to look back at no referee, nigga. I'm gonna show you. Better not tell you, nigga. Man, ain't have to look back at no referee, man. Nigga knew what Rewind that track, nigga. Rewind that track, nigga. Let him know, Suleiman. Round 10, nigga.
Y'all know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit, right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, shit, why not? What you talking about? He like, they ain't gonna give it to you. I said, oh, is that right? So, you know, that's how boxing work. It's sad to say, you know, that's how boxing work. I'm not, like, totally upset. Y'all know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think...
Let's go. Fuck what they say. You gotta reset Canelo every time you get a chance to. Same with Tank. This how you beat Tank. You get him to lunge that motherfucking left hook. Reset, get out of there. Let's go.
About you sexy, not your rape. It's not your only fence today. It's a hustle and you know it, and you ain't afraid to show it, mommy. Get this money, baby, they know what they say. That's okay, we gon' get this
You gotta reset that man. Stick and move. Win the combination. Get out of there. Rob. Okay, your baby daddy might just slap you across the face, but that's okay. You come and stay with me. We can make a couple G's, then you get your own place. Then you get back on your feet. You got your own car, now you got your own thing. You drunk as fuck, you like to kick it with a grown man. You like to buy the things, but we got to get that cash. We got to get that money, but we got to get it fast.
You know something that bothers me, man.
What bothers you, nigga?
Well, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you, right? Now, I just can't get it in my head how a bitch can walk the street every night. I mean, even in the rain, you know? And take a chance on maybe getting robbed or sent to jail. Or maybe even getting her arm broke by some sadistic fool out the suburbs, right? And then she gets all that money and then she takes it and gives it to some dude. I mean, I just can't figure that shit out.
Damn strong, baby.
Well, I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about them other cats.
You showing some titty too, nigga. I know.
Yeah. We gon' get this money. Damn, what Legacy say, man? Get that pussy ass nigga up out my check, man. We want you to come over here every day and show your face and keep trolling every day, bitch ass nigga. We gonna get you out of here. Damn, what you say?
I know something funny. When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit, right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, shit, why not? What you talking about? He like, nah, I ain't gonna give it to you. I said, oh, is that right? So, you know, that's how boxing work. It's sad to say, you know, that's how boxing work. I'm not like totally upset. Y'all know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think.
Hey Crawford, man, this is a message for Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Hope everything going well. Hope you in good spirits, man. Hope your camp going good. Hope the weight gain going good. Hope you get acclimated before this fight. You know, Canelo got to tune up. Your endurance and your stamina should be on point. You should not get tired after the 7th and 8th round. You should try to fight on the outside, but I can't tell you what to do. You come out in the southpaw like Laura, you'll have success as well. Feel like your boxing IQ is higher than Laura. I feel like Laura won this fight. I feel like it was a bad decision. A bad decision that even Canelo had the look on his face like, oh, I fucked up. And, you know, you go in there and you reset. Make Canelo reset. People call it running, but I call it utilizing the ring. And it's a lot of things that you can do, not just laterally, but step back. You know, a lot of lateral movement against Canelo and a lot of mobile fighters always have success against Canelo Alvarez. And you shouldn't be any different. You are supposed to be #1 pound for pound boxer in the world, or on a lot of people's lists. So win, baby, win. And in between win, baby, win, stick and move, and make sure when you do stick, it's a big stick, a whip stick. You know, when you get the sticks and the switches for whoopings back in the days, and you bring a little bitty switch back in the house, mama gonna go out there and show you the type of switch you supposed to pick from now on. The big whipping switches. When you whip it, it go whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, and it don't break on contact. So you gotta stick them with that stick and catch them lunging and reaching. You know, he comes with that that right hook, man. He's trying to catch you and knock you out. You know, he's trying to hit your shoulder. He's trying to whip it to the body shot when you go lateral. You saw everything with the Lara fight. We gonna get this money, damn what they say. Cash App PARTTWICE. PARTTWICE. This is a golden boy, Canelo Alvarez, whether he's with him or not, because he will have the referees And he will have the judges. And he will have the crowd, the people. He got a country behind him. Terrence Crawford ain't got no country. And that's what T.O. gonna have if he fight Devin Haney. What they gonna fight? What Devin Haney gonna fight if he get a T.O. fight? In Saudi? He fighting America, he gonna have a crowd. Whether he fighting his hometown or not. A lot of people don't like Devin. He'll go to Oakland and be okay. He go to New York, it's over with. Hey, I took some.
Yes, me too. A lot of things. It's always gonna be me. We don't play that shit.
That boy Floyd looking like, well, man, hey, nigga, Shakur looking like Floyd, ain't he? That's what shit. That look like Shakur up in that bitch.
Shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brain. We don't play that shit.
Shakur over there copying shit. You a copycat, nigga.
We'll shoot you in your house, we'll shoot you in the car, we'll sing it to the moon, we'll sing it to the stars, we'll sing it to the morgue, we'll sing it to the graveyard. Stop that talking, if you don't want to get sprayed on. Do it walk by, what's my mission? They told me make it home, shoot these niggas, keep it pimpin'. I always wear two shirts, different colors, so white black.
Take my shirt off.
Take my shirt off, now I look totally different. My style is too prolific, rewind that shit, you missed it. My family is few shirts, different colors, so white black. It's some colors, take my shirt off, now I look totally different. Told me make it home, shoot these niggas, keep it pimpin'. I always wear two shirts, different colors, so white black. It's some colors, take my shirt off, now I look totally different. My style is too prolific, rewind that shit, you missed it. My family is from Memphis, Chicago is terrific.
That's right.
But Jacksonville is different, no slipping, then you dead, boy. Niggas carry Dracos just for fun, this how we play it, boy. I don't wanna be around with niggas out your gun.
No.
I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming. I don't wanna be around with niggas out your gun.
I took some.
I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming.
We're gonna be okay. And a lot of times fighters say, oh yeah, I'm with Al Heyman, but I'm not with Floyd Mayweather. Well, you know, if everybody know Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather
But
is
I
one.
understand business, right?
But I understand business, right?
Real quick step before you.
Different fighters saying PBC. Okay. In June, when Tank get in the ring, you gonna see PBC. Like I said before, still my company.
So
but I understand business.
Yeah, man, still my company. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, man. I gotta say my little motto, man. You know, cause we be cooking 24/7. You can still do you though. Ain't nobody hating. We're always putting in that work. Respect the culture, the grind, standing on business, the hustle, the bustle. It don't stop. I stay focused on the grind 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all day, every day, you feel me? Unbiased truth, kicking knowledge and motivational speech, representative, and still the undisputed, undefeated knockout artist championship mentality. Never ever give up on your goals and always take your losses like you take your win, cause it make you grow bigger and better than before. Lover of good music, soul food, big cars, and designer dreaming of luxury living on the hills, always striving for greatness. Nothing is impossible for a real one, though. I am Rude Exposure. You ain't never met nobody like me. I'm the realest nigga you ever met, Legacy. Over currency defined. You understand me? And you know, I want you to torture yourself every time. You don't come over here. You know what I want you to do? Every time you come to my page, you show me a little respect. Say, how you doing, Mr. Mr. Rude Exposure? Is you okay? How your day going, sir? And you ain't talking boxing, you telling me about another nigga with your dick riding ass, man, I'm gonna time you out and I ain't even gonna acknowledge you no more. And you come in my house and you speak to me, boy. And don't you come in my house speaking to nobody else no more. I told you I got a low tolerance for suckers. You know, we try to tolerate you suckers. It's just a little bit too much for me. And I don't like dealing with bitches. You know, when I'm dealing with too many punk ass bitches, my goddamn self. I ain't got the time to be dealing with no man bitch. You know, listen to this truth.
So if you Shakur Stevenson, bro, if you Devin Haney, do not make the mistake of trying to please people, bro. Do not make the mistake of trying to, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna become more fan friendly, bro. I'm gonna go for the knockout. Nah, bro. You fight your fight. If your shit is hitting and not getting hit, you do that shit. Damn what everybody else say, bro. Because at the end of the day, if people rock with you, bro, they gonna rock with you. And if people hate on you, they gonna hate on you. Cause the same segment of people that's calling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney boring right now, bro, them same segment of people, if you try to become more exciting as a fighter, and you get your ass whooped, they ain't gonna be like, well, shit, I fuck with Shakur, man. He exciting, bro. Nah, they gonna be like, he got his ass whooped, he got knocked out, he got exposed. Cause you was trying to please their ass, bro.
Nina Ross is the boss. She's a real bucking horsey. Man, you know you gotta slow it down for them Texas boys, man. Them niggas be talking too fast, man. Niggas be sipping on the scissor. Sipping on some scissor. Riding into ya. Don't you wanna be a player just like me,
So if you Shakur Stevenson, bro, if you Devin Haney, do not make the mistake of trying to please people, bro. Do not make the mistake of trying to, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna become more fan friendly, bro. I'm gonna go for the knockout. Nah, bro.
No.
You fight your fight. If your shit is hitting and not getting hit, you do that shit. Damn what everybody else say, bro. Because at the end of the day, if people rock with you, bro, they gonna rock with you. And if people hate on you, they gonna hate on you. Cause the same segment of people that's calling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney boring right now, bro, them same segment of people, if you try to become more exciting as a fighter, and you get your ass whooped, they ain't gonna be like, well, shit, I fuck with Shakur, man. He exciting, bro. Nah, they gonna be like, he got his ass whooped, he got knocked out, he got exposed.
Hey.
Cause you was trying to please their ass, bro.
Hey, look. You know them big ass drinks that nigga be having on the table when he be live, right? With them big martini glasses with the salt on the rim and shit. He probably told her, hey baby, don't put no lemon on it this time, man. You know, them niggas be watching me. That nigga be drunker than a motherfucker on them shows, man. That shit be funny than a bitch, man. Hey, listen, I can imagine that's probably why he got that cutout time, man. Cause he probably, boy, if he go longer, if that nigga go live maybe an hour longer, bro, that's what niggas be wanting. They be cutting that bitch out. Boy, that nigga be talking just like that. That nigga be talking just like
So if you Shakur Stevenson, bro, if you Devin Haney, do not.
Hey, they gonna be like, hold up, KO, what you doing, man? What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Man, shut up, nigga. This my show, nigga. I said I was gonna do an hour longer, nigga. Oh, hey, baby. Yeah, baby. Baby, another drink. Fuck it, I'm gonna go one more hour, nigga. You ain't never seen me drink this much, did you, nigga?
I made the mistake of trying to please people, bro. Do not make the mistake of trying to, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna become more fan-friendly, bro. I'm gonna go for the knockout, nah, bro.
Hey, hold up, KO,
you
man.
You fight your fight.
KO, hey, hold up, man. I wanna ask you something, man. I know this your show and all.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get a message out. I'm trying to get the message out to Shakur Stevenson. So see, I keep it real. Ain't that bad, baby? I keep it real.
If your shit is hitting and not getting hit, you do that shit. Damn what everybody else say, bro. Because at the end of the day, if people rock with you, bro, they gonna rock with you. And if people hate on you, they gonna hate on you. Cause the same segment of people that's calling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney boring right now, bro. Them same segment of people, if you try to become more exciting as a fighter, and you get your ass whooped, they ain't gonna be like, well, shit, I fuck with Shakur, man. He exciting, bro. Nah, they gonna be like, he got his ass whooped, he got knocked out, he got exposed. Cause you was trying to please their ass, bro.
And that's the truth, Ruth. Boy, you better not go in there, Devin, man. Keep on running, boy. Because that's what Lamont Roach better do. If you go in there trying to engage with Tank in this fight coming up, Roach, well, I know you done took some extra money, nigga. Now, you know better than that. You better listen to your daddy, don't get greedy. Stay on the outside, box that boy. Box him to death. You know he gonna get tired in the later rounds, like he did the first fight. Whole body red, face red. You just can't knock nothing out, nigga. Lamont Roach really the one with the pillar fish, man. Because he was catching Tank. Man, wasn't he catching Tank, man? Oh, he was catching Tank with the counters and some more shit, G. Well. Oh, I remember this troll right here. You got my daughter name on that shit, too. You out of here. 24 hours. I remember last time you stepped through my little shit. We know who you are. Anything that say booby on it, boy, I know it. Yeah. You know, we got so many videos, man. It don't make no sense, man. Ain't no telling which one I want to play. I try to stay on topic, man, but that list has Shakur on it, man. I'm sorry, you know. I'm gonna stop playing these videos. You know, they getting their feelings when I play these videos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And y'all seen the video with Tank talking about fighting not wanting to fight no goddamn Floyd Mayweather and never wanting to spar him either. You know what I'm saying? So fighting Floyd Mayweather, you know, that's just not gonna happen. It couldn't happen. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they fought. That shit'll make more money than, you know what I'm saying, Jake Paul and all them fights put together, even Shakur Stevenson. Oh, that'll be a definitely fantasy fight, you know, after everything happens. You know, like, that'll be dope. You know, I know Floyd Mayweather is still in charge of Tank Davis because you can't mention Al Haymon without mentioning the PBC. which is Pretty Boy. You know, and that's his company, which he says out of his own mouth. So when you see Tank fight Lamont Roach, you looking at PBC. That's the PBC that y'all love. Y'all love Floyd. Y'all ain't know that? Y'all love Floyd, man. If you love the PBC, nigga, you love Floyd Money Mayweather, nigga. Yes, you do. Yes, the fuck you do. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his company, man. It's still my company. Ain't that what he said? why the Tank fans don't never want to acknowledge that fact? Like you talking about all this beef. Let's talk about the beef. Because it might be true. Like they might be just beefing to hype up a fight. You know what I'm saying? They say when Tank and Floyd be beefing with each other, they just beefing to hype up a fight. Man, he got a fight coming up. Hey, he just beefing to hype up a fight. What if they was beefing like Shaquille O'Neal said? And they was really beefing to hype up a real fight. A fight between each other. They hate each other. He's gay. He's trapped in Dubai. He's broke. He nigga all these money. Man, fuck Floyd, man. Well, maybe the beef real, man. God damn. He ain't fucking with Floyd Mayweather no more. He out on his own now. Yeah, shit. We gonna see the real Tank. I was one of them niggas. I was like, boy, we finna see the real Tank now, boy. He ain't fucking with Floyd. That mean he finna fight the killers, cause Floyd was holding him back. Nigga, Floyd was the one protecting motherfucking Tank, nigga. Floyd was the one talking about Lomachenko too old, man. Tank wasn't saying nothing. Tank was just sitting behind him chewing gum. He ain't say nothing. That's Floyd, man. Now that Floyd out the picture, shit, watch what Tank do and what Tank do. So, I said, fuck Tank, man. You ain't got Floyd. I said, wait a minute. I heard the little video of Floyd Mayweather trying to get in contact with Mario Barrio. He did get in contact and was trying to see if he can have a fight in Dubai. You know? Get a little money in Dubai. You know, I guess the Pacquiao fight came for him. You know, it's probably, you know, it's all PBC, so you know Floyd knew about the Pacquiao fight, man. And, you know, what a great way to pick the winner. Like, who would be a better fight? Floyd versus Pacquiao or Floyd versus Mario? You know, he knows both of those fighters are easy work for him, even at an old age, because he don't believe in power punching. He believes in smarts. You don't win fights with power punching. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. That's what he said. And to this day, man, he believes his defense is impeccable. And if he lost a step or two, you can lose a step or two against an old Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. A fighter that they chose for Tank, knowing that Tank can come up and wait and beat him and eventually knock him out. Making sure that he comes to the ringside and let him know to pick it up, because if you tell someone to pick it up, that means they are bullshitting around. With someone like Jaleel Hackett was supposed to get that Boricua up out of there in Puerto Rico, but let him live to see the biased scorecards that was already stacked against you. How everybody doing, man? You know me, man, just doing my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan. We've been talking about this. Was a year ago I made this video. You know, Tank Davis get in the ring with with Floyd Mayweather for the biggest bag of his career. A lot of people don't think it'll happen. Like, you look at the way boxing going, it's a circus. And Jake Paul is benefiting off of all the casuals. Certain type of casuals, not too much the black casuals, but all the other casuals, and even the black casuals. You had some black casuals that thought that Tyson fight was going to be a real actual fight, knowing that everybody now that fights Jake Paul basically comes with a script, and the script is in the contract. And you get your most money fighting Jake Paul by lasting the whole fight, or letting him last the whole fight. Let's put it like that. And the Netflix bag is most beneficial for a fighter to let Jake Paul last the whole fight. Looking at Mike Tyson's contract. So I can imagine what Tank Davis' contract. Hell, Canelo was about to tiptoe over there till, you know, the nigga with the biggest bag said, hold up there, boy. And I'm still gonna ask that question. What was the PBC offering Shakur Stevenson in that imaginary one fight deal? I gotta know. Because this is going crazy that these guys say he had a one fight deal and he didn't take it. You don't take a fight with Tank. They had to offer you some hook boogie ass shit. I want to know what it was. And if they offered you some hook boogie ass shit, what the fuck was they gonna get Tank, since y'all know it all? You niggas know everything on YouTube. Y'all got to know how much money they was gonna get Tank. How much they was gonna get Tank to fight Shakur Stevenson with that imaginary one fight deal they offered Shakur that he turned down. I say it's imaginary, nigga, because he said they ain't get back to him. And Tank ain't counted that shit. And he said, oh, I sent him a contract. Blunt Sports was right there and sent the motherfucking super chat to Shakur Stevenson while he was on motherfucking Najee. Talking about, man, Tank said he sent you a contract. He said, send me what? Tell that motherfucker to hit the email. Tell him to show me where he sent it at and who he sent it to, what email he sent it to. We were still waiting on that email. But for your sake, how much was it? How much the contract was? You say if it was an offer, it had to be $2 to $3 million up front. That's chump change to Turkey, nigga. That's chump change. That's some shit that motherfucker pass out and make it rain at a strip club if he was a strip club type of guy. You mean to tell me they was gonna give $2 to $3 million to Shakur Stevenson? What if they was gonna get? I don't think they would give. PBC ain't broke. Blunt Sports. What's wrong with you, man? How dare you? The PBC ain't broke. Everybody know Shakur Stevenson make $3 to $4 million. Now he make $5 million to fight. Back then, they made $3 to $4 million. They'd have gave that man $3 to $4 million, man. They would have gave Shakur Stevenson, what he make? $4 million to fight. They would have gave him $5 million, nigga, to fight Tank Davis, nigga. And they was gonna give Tank 6, no, 5. How much they was gonna get Tank to fight Shakur Stevenson, Blunt Sports? You know, Tank get that bag, nigga. You get it on the back end, so you gonna get that back end money on Tank. See, that's what y'all niggas don't understand. The pay-per-view. You know, what'd you say? You say niggas would still buy the fight if he did it with Turkey? And Turkey would give him a quadruple that upfront money? Man, you think so okay. If the PBC gives Tank Davis $5 million and they give Shakur Stevenson $3 to $4 million, you think if Turkey LC say, hey, Javante, I give you $50 million up front and let you get your pay-per-views and all that too on your back end, you think the PBC ain't gonna say, Tank Davis, I know they said $50 million, but you gotta think about loyalty. And then I tell you what, I'm gonna give you $51 million. How about that? That's what they gonna do. You go whatever Turkey give, they gonna give $1 million more. Like Schofield, he got $1 million for 5 years. 5 years, $1 million every year. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. He's smart. That line always open, man. You see the number on the screen. When the number on the screen, that's the green light. He said the bark line. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to see, man. Just trying to see.
You right, man. PBC, they ain't broke, bro.
They is not broke.
They just want to pay Shakur what he worth.
They not broke. And as far as like Shakur, they can still give Shakur 3 to 4 million and give Tank 51 million.
Right.
Like, just because, don't worry about Tank pockets, because Tank ain't taking no pay cut. You know, Canelo, how much Canelo got?
Canelo, when he was with the PBC, he got a guaranteed $35 million up front.
No, I'm talking about right now with Turkey.
Oh shit, he got a $400 million deal, bro.
He got how much Turkey giving him?
For $400 million for 4 fights.
400 million for 4 fights. See, now,
he getting that chicken, boy.
I ain't want you to go that far. I just want you to say for the Terrence Crawford fight.
Oh, Terrence Crawford, $100 million.
So he getting $100 million for the Terrence Crawford fight, right? So the PBC just don't want Canelo no more. He old. You think the PBC couldn't have came up with $100 million and one, and gave him an extra $1 million to go to the strip club with?
Nope.
So use the PBC. Hey, we got one. Hey y'all, we got a PBC hate on the line. The PBC is the best company in the world, and I'm pretty sure if we was gonna give Shakur Stevenson $3 to $4 million, we can at least give him 5. Now y'all talking about again, this nigga $20 to $30 million. That's too much money, and that's what's fucking up the sport of boxing. You trying to overpay these young niggas, and they don't deserve all that money. You know. So what? Turkey Al-Sheikh can give a nigga $50 to $100 million a fight. The PBC can't do that, but so what? It's about loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty.
Fair East Side.
Oh, fuck them dudes, bro. Listen, bro. That's some bullshit, nigga. The PBC ain't got the money that Turkey got. Turkey really handing out bags. But with Shakur trying to put this nigga on, nigga, we can both get a bag for this fight, nigga. But you too fucking scared, nigga.
Scary.
You scared. It ain't about whose side. It ain't about fighting on what platform, bro. Nigga, we trying to get this bag for this shit, nigga.
Cemetery scary.
But that nigga's scary, bro. His fans can't see that shit.
That nigga
they
don't
taking up for that shit. So he need to be on PBC. He the A side. Nigga, y'all ain't paying like Turkey though, nigga. We in this shit for the bread, nigga.
You gonna get them there, man. Boxers ain't scary. Boxers ain't scared of no other boxer, nigga. Shit, them niggas do be scared. Them motherfuckers was scared of Mike Tyson on the streets and in the ring. What the fuck you talking about? That motherfucker Mike Tyson beat a bitch in front of the bench green. Fucked his face up in front of the goddamn corner store, nigga.
They end up fighting later on, though.
Yeah, he beat his ass in the ring too with that Jerry Curl juice. That's why I don't care. I don't want to hear that grease in my eye shit. Mitch Green had a full-fledged soul glow when he fought Mike Tyson. Was whipping that bitch, nigga. That shit was all in his face, nigga. That shit was stuck to his face, nigga. That nigga had the wet curl too, nigga. That nigga shit was stuck to his face. I don't want to hear that hair grease shit. Nigga, you supposed to take a knee, nigga, or keep fighting. I wish it was blood in that nigga eyes, because if you'd have took a knee, they wouldn't have had no choice but to motherfucking count, right?
Yeah, he probably, that shit probably got stopped, man. If he had blood in his eye, he would have stopped that motherfucker, man.
I don't care what nobody say, man. That Tim Tszyu fight and that Fundura fight, I picked Fundura before he got cut, right? Because Tim Tszyu like to throw wicked power shots, right? But he not a finesse fighter. He don't never take his head off that center line. And I knew that motherfucking reach. He been working on that jab, man. The more efficient Fundora get with that stick and using his height and not giving up his height and length, he gonna be like a video game character. And I knew he was gonna do that shit to Tim Tszyu. So when they clash in the headbutt clash, that's just part of the game, G. Like a lot of times people say when you get the stances mixed up, you start headbutting and shit, that's part of it, man. Sometimes you catch your elbow, it's part of it. Motherfucker, you gotta keep fighting, nigga. You understand? He kept fighting. He kept fighting, had blood in his eye. So what Fondue is supposed to do? What he's supposed to do? Stop aiming at the cut? He's supposed to stop aiming at the cut and have sympathy, right? No. And the referee ain't finna jump in there and be like, come on, man. Man, you see him cut, man. Why you keep hitting that cut, man? No, nigga. Keep stabbing at that shit. And if you fight again, stab at it again and open that bitch up. It's tender. And you ain't gonna take your head off the line. I'm gonna keep moving and sticking and moving, man. It's boxing. It's smarts. You smart to open the cut back up. If you smart not to have no sympathy. And that's the only thing I see Shakur losing in a fight, because he got too much sympathy in his heart and he like to play with his food too much. The motherfucker gonna catch him playing with his food, and especially he getting in the ring with somebody he so-called fuck with, he ain't gonna try to go all out like Ezra Charles, God bless the dead. Niggas don't even know nothing about all the old school food. This man killed a man in the ring, tried to retire, but the family came back and was like, no, don't retire, man, we understand. Came back and one really had that killer instinct like he used to have, man. But shit, went all the way up to heavyweight and fought Rocky Marciano 2 times, nigga. All the way, man, from a lower weight, so I don't want to hear this shit. Man, these niggas is cowards now here, man. I don't know, man. We gonna see, though.
Hey, they done brainwashed Tank over there, though, man. Like, I bad Pete that they pimping that nigga over there, bro.
Big pimping.
They brainwashed shit out of that nigga. They telling that nigga, man, Tank, you ain't gotta fuck with them, man. You ain't gotta fight nobody. Just stay over here with loyalty. And just fight who we put in front of you, and we gonna get you your money, man. You good, man. You ain't gotta do all that shit.
That's what he done got. That's what he done got used to. And yeah. I keep telling y'all, boy, Top Rank Tank would have been a killer.
Top Rank Tank, y'all. I remember that name.
That PVC Tank weak. That shit soft, man. He fighting all the bum. If you was a chess player, you would know what I'm talking about. Like it's a dude. He was decent with his chess game, right? But he wouldn't play guys like me that wanted to test myself against him that was good, too. He liked to play the guys he can beat and be shining and showboating, doing trick moves. But when never played, so they had a tournament one time, right? And he got one of the best niggas in the unit on his team. We was playing teams. So, I had to jump in that bitch. Because I was hoping, hey, listen. I was hoping whoever run the goddamn rec office, I knew one of the COs that was cool. I was cool. I say, boy, I put a bug in his ear. I set the tournament up my goddamn self where I can play him, nigga. Oh, man, I mollywopped that boy in the first round, nigga. Because I set the goddamn tournament rankings up, nigga, so I can play him. Yeah, nigga, easy work. Just like a Shakur Tank fight, nigga. You been playing them bombs. You good, but you been playing them bombs so long, and you think your shit so tight. But nigga, as soon as you play somebody that been playing guys that beat me on the regular, that's who I play. I play motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, can beat me, and I be thinking hard as shit. So by the time I play niggas like him, it's over with. I punished him. Easy. I gloved his ass 5 straight. Over with.
They done brainwashed that motherfucker, boy.
He done got watered down, man. Like.
So you telling me you ain't gonna go to where the money at, bro? Like the nigga that can give you the most money for a fight?
Tank need a loss. Hey, listen, bro. I'm niggas gonna call me a hater, bro. Niggas gonna call me a hater. Tank need a loss, bro. Tank need a loss like
why you think you need a loss though?
Just like a great football team in the regular season get to the playoffs and lose, and they got an undefeated regular season record. If you
like the Chiefs, ain't it?
Yeah, you lose in the regular season right before the playoffs, you good. Now y'all like, oh, hold up now, let's tighten up. Let's get our shit together. You got more motivation. You get in the playoffs and you've been running, wrecking shit, you get like the New England Patriots. When you get to the Super Bowl, you get bust. With the best wide receiver out there with Randy Moss. Get popped. Nigga had Randy Moss, nigga. And they got popped with that boy. Them boy went undefeated. And got popped in the Super Bowl, didn't they?
Damn, boy.
You need a loss sometime to get yourself together, man. Even in basketball, man, them boys be winning them winning streaks. They need a good loss, man, or something, man. Getting that playoff, might lose game 1 in the playoff. And then next thing you know, like the Bulls lost to Phoenix when they played when Michael Jordan and Phoenix went to the final. The motherfucker was down. They came back and pulled that shit out in 6.
Yeah, I think it was down with 2-1.
Yeah. They came and pulled it off in 6. Easy. They had to lose. Tank need to lose, man, because that shit, it's ridiculous. You fighting all these cupcakes, man. You get in there with somebody with boxing IQ. Now you got to pull out your boxing IQ. You ain't pulled your boxing IQ out in so long, nigga. Now all of a sudden you try to pull your boxing IQ out. It's rusty. It's dusty. Now you going from camp to camp, trainer to trainer. That shit ain't working, homie. You got to stick with what was working with all the 28, 30 knockouts, right? How many knockouts you got? 28?
Something like that, shit.
Yeah, you need to go with what got you to 28. But you beefing, and everybody acting like he ain't beefing with Coach Calvin, nigga. I don't know what. Coach need to write a book. Since you already fucking with Turkey, tell that man let you get your own show. I want Coach to win, man. I want Coach to get his own podcast or whatever he can get. Like Turkey can put that shit and set it up and make that man straight if he want to. You see what he did for Padley?
Put him in the house.
They mad because Turkey. They mad because he fucking with Turkey, getting some money out of Turkey, nigga. You ain't supposed to be asking for nothing, nigga. You Tank Davis, man, really his daddy, nigga. You ain't supposed to be having to ask your son for nothing, nigga. You supposed to be riding around in Maserati, driving clean like Bill Haney, nigga. You motherfucking Coach Cal, you was on the wire.
And what they said, somebody he was going crazy because he lost his glasses or something like that.
I mean, he lost his glasses. He wasn't going crazy. I seen the episode. You know, he got some more glasses, man. I think he lost his shit. It was some special glasses, I guess. But man, he's supposed to have some Gucci shades. You supposed to have motherfucking everything that you gave up in your life was feeding a nigga in the backseat of your car while you was at work. Nigga cried for this nigga on the internet, shed tears, man. The nigga at the end of the fight didn't even want to hug Coach Calvin. He was like, man, just, you know what I'm saying, avoiding contact at all costs. No. You know what I'm saying? Coach crying, another nigga had to grab Coach Calvin, man, after that fight. That shit, I see the little shit like that, man. It just be pissing me off. That's supposed to be numero uno, nigga. I don't know what kind of beef they got going on, boy, but look here, it don't look good on camera.
Yeah, that's what dude was saying. He put up on old boy channel. He was talking about that shit.
And you mad at Coach Calvin?
It shouldn't even be like that, bro.
You mad at Coach for getting him some money?
They help the kids too. Now it ain't even about just getting money.
But that's what they mad. They mad at Coach Calvin though for getting them some money and getting the kids whatever he can get them, man. But the fact remains, they trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, he's just doing this to get him some money. He's supposed to, man. Fucking, you supposed to do that shit with your son though. Tank's supposed to be done have him set. You supposed to have your own gym, nigga. You supposed to have pictures on the wall and everything. Fuck getting kicked out the Mayweather gym, nigga. For one, fucking, we can go right out the outskirts of Baltimore and get a nice little suburban, you know, area, man. Pay for some land, man. Get a gym, man. You got plenty of money, right? Wrong.
Yeah, that boy ain't getting that shit like that. And that's just the truth about it. That boy ain't getting that chicken like that, bro. Like how people think. They think he Floyd or Canelo or some shit. That boy ain't getting that chicken like that.
He said he got a better deal than Floyd.
Hey, look, see, and I said that on the thing on one of these niggas' channels, right? They like to talk this money shit. So how the fuck can Tank get a bigger deal than Floyd when he don't produce the numbers that Floyd got? Y'all remember, y'all like to say this shit about everybody else now. How somebody don't deserve something because they don't do a certain amount on their live gate. So make it make sense.
Nigga got roast problems, homie. And I think...
Yeah, he got roast problems. I emailed the nigga the exterminator, bro. Out there in Florida and shit.
Hey man, we finna Lamont Roaches, you listening? Don't listen to Floyd. Don't listen to Al Heyman. Don't listen to Leonard Ellerby. I'm just playing, but it's 10% in all jokes. It's 10% truth in all jokes, bro. I don't trust Floyd. I don't trust the PVC. They crooked. Them motherfuckers bought K9 title out there, man. You know, you did more shit than that crooked, man. You over there threatening Tank with the Suge Knight red hat on, top hat on one time, talking about he making I called him, you know what I'm saying? We made the fight, made the Lomachenko. Tank Davis is going to fight Lomachenko. This was way back, you know what I'm saying? That man said no, you know, about Lomachenko, so I don't want to hear that shit. You crooked, nigga. You know you crooked, man. You over there learning from the best. You know this motherfucker is in the money and trying to he got the most connections out of anybody in boxing because just look at it. He donated money to Israel in wartime.
Yeah, motherfucker. He with them folks, bro.
So you dealing with somebody that owns the PBC, is the PBC. You understand me? And it said that you can't mention Al Haymon without mentioning me. What he told him to see when Tank fight, and what's the name? You gonna see the PBC. Still my company. You know what I'm saying? I don't care because you think you got a Mayweather from Oceans, nigga. You think you gonna get away from me? You think you gonna talk to me like that? You know? So what if, you know how they used to say, oh man, Floyd and Tank just be beefing, right? Because you know they trying to promote the fight. You know what I'm saying? They just beefing because they trying to promote the fight. Then they had to make it to where the beef looked so real, they get their own fight fans saying, damn, maybe they is beefing. And now we done seen this interview with Shaquille O'Neal talking about long time ago. You know, I made this video a year ago talking about fighting Floyd Mayweather. And he talking about nah. Of course, you supposed to say no. You know what I'm saying? But what if they fought next year? How much money you think that fighter pull if they get with Turkey?
Florida definitely get $100 million out of Turkey. 100%.
What Tank will get?
I don't give a fuck what Tank get.
He gotta get a big bag for fighting Floyd Mayweather. It's probably gonna have to be on what kind of, you think it'll get a Netflix bag?
I don't know.
I think it'll get a Netflix bag, man. You breaking up.
Hold on, let me hit you back.
Alright, bet. Damn. If you trick them, you can beat them, boy. I'm thinking money now. I'm thinking the most money possible. I'm thinking Jake Paul. I'm thinking Floyd Mayweather. Who makes more money? You still can get the Jake Paul bag and get a Floyd Mayweather bag. Floyd Mayweather can get 2 bags if he fights Pacquiao, if he mysteriously wins. Or Mario Barrios. That's a nice bag, but not bigger than Pacquiao. I'm thinking politics now. I'm just a conspiracy theorist at the heart. I'm playing chess right now. I'm just thinking different possibilities, so don't quote me. I just see these fights look real suspicious. You got Pacquiao popping out the woodworks, man. A motherfucker with a big old bag, a Santa Claus bag full of money that'll pay for a sucker fight. You know, y'all should have took advantage of Turkey early when he first came. He was sweet. He was getting MMA fighters big bags. You know what I'm saying? On the low, man, on the quiet as kept on the low, Turkey, man, is a victim. Turkey is a fucking what we call it back in the days. We used to always look for the motherfucking victims. A nigga that was sweet and love to break bread and motherfucking want to give nigga all he got to be cool and shit. Oh, nigga, you green as hell, nigga. You gonna pay how much for this ounce? Yeah, you paying how much y'all pay down here for the zone? Man, they be taxing, man. They be paying this. Man, shit, nigga, I got them boys for $1,200. $1,200 a zone, nigga. What's up? $1,200 every day, all day. You come over here, nigga. You gotta come get it though. Oh, for real? $1,200? Oh, nigga. Yeah, we getting them bitches for $400. Cracking they motherfucking heads every time they country ass come down here and cop from us. You know, that's how you do them boxers, man. They don't know no better, man. You know, look at Schofield, poor little old Schofield, man. 5 years, $5 million, nigga. You was supposed to fight Abdullah Mason for $1 million, nigga. You talking about you still gonna fight him, nigga. What the fuck you ain't fight him for? That's some dumb nigga shit to me. I don't understand it. You talking about Golden Boy had bigger plans. What fight you got next bigger than Abdullah Mason and Shakur Stevenson, nigga? For a bigger fight, because you know, Coach Kenny said Abdullah makes him better than Shakur, so you was really ducking somebody that's better than Shakur, actually. I can't believe it. You ducked 2 elite fighters if you listen to Coach Kenny. That makes me think you cemetery scared. Oh, you were sick? Oh, my bad. Hey, we fuck with you, Schofield Sr. I don't know about you, man, but I've been trying to defend you for a while. I don't like when people be making fun of your sexuality and shit like that. I be making fun of you, though, but yeah, you a good father, man. You got your son in check. You know what I'm saying? You got his Instagram in check. You know what I'm saying? You got the password, the code. You've been running that's your Instagram for real, for real. You know, he was too young to run that Instagram when you started it. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I wish you would let the brother make his own Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Man, let the man make his own Instagram, senior, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. How your son like that little deal he just signed, that boy? You know, that's a lot of money, $5 million. I ain't gonna lie, but I think your son worth more than that. I ain't gonna lie. Like when you held out for that fight, I was okay with it. Remember? I was everybody else doing it. Everybody else going to the A side talking about, no, I want more. Look at Brian Norman Jr. He went to Boots out of all the boxers, man. One of the most exciting boxers in boxing. Stone Cold A side. Now all of a sudden you want to fight in Philly. But you didn't want to fight in Philly back then, but after you saw the Karen fight, you said, oh, he's sweet. Remember? My son beat the shit out of him, man. I done seen every last Jerron Boots in this fight there is. I done seen all his fights. He easy. You said you didn't say that. You was a liar. Stone Cold liar. Cap Daddy #1. I'm talking about 3/4 slick and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, you gotta win in Japan first. Yeah, you gotta win in Japan because them boys wrap their hands funny over there. And I know that's what them stipulations you was talking about when you was on live that day. And you didn't want to go into further details. Because you know, Cool Boy Stephen Fulton in round 1 against Inoue was looking and concentrating on those hands, not his shoulders, not the game plan. He wanted to know if that man was telling the truth about not wrapping his hands like they usually do over there. Because his trainer and his people, you know, made a outcry before the fight, showing their fear of how they wrap their hands over there. And it's only human to wonder and think, you know, you say you not gonna shoot me, but you still, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, you might still shoot me, I don't know, until you leave, and then I can breathe. Whew, I ain't shooting, he gone. All right, where my gun? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be watching this man's hands because you know how they wrap their hands over there. And I'm talking to you, Junior, because your daddy can't fight for you, boy. You better win over there in Japan, man. You heard what happened to Mike Tyson in Japan, man. Stay away from the ladies and the cheap prostitution over there. Oh, me so horny. Me love you long. They love us now. Well, they know niggas like to blow money and blow money fast. BMF. And they'll pay for some pussy. Especially them athletes, man, that ain't got no game. You be thinking these athletes be pull bitches, man. These motherfuckers be lame as hell, have sweaty ass hands around bitches and shit. Be nervous as hell. Like Mike Tyson, look how Robin Gibbons did him. That nigga wouldn't have been a boss, he would have never been able to talk to that lady, man. That's happening any celebrity, though. You go over there in Japan, man, and you underestimate any man, you know, with that psychological and that diet and the change of atmosphere, time frame, time zone, I mean. Anything can happen, boy. But you gonna have a personal chef? What the food? You gonna bring your food with you? You know. You so hood, you'll go to the little corner markets and eat some motherfucking Hong Kong pali. Yeah, man, we out here in Japan, man. You know, Brian, know I'm seeing with my son. Come on over here, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Say what's up to the camera, nigga. What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Brian, know I'm alright, nigga, that's enough. Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Eat this motherfucking soup, man. This motherfucking one time I be trying little soup style shit. Hey, waiter. Hey, check this out. Look here, shawty. Come here. Hey, look here, man. Where the soup at, man? This shit ain't nothing, man. Come on, baby. That shit for free. Where the sticks at? Where the breadsticks at, man? I need the breadsticks, man. And you're supposed to have the chips with the dip in it, man. All that shit's supposed to be free, baby. What's up? I'm finna spend some money with you. I'm finna spend some money, man. Like, come on, man. Goddamn. I right now thinking. Yeah, nigga, we out here. Let me get some of this. Woo, taste that, boy. Well, Dad, I don't want. Nigga, taste that goddamn too. We on live, nigga. All right, Dad. Ooh, that's so good. Made you cold, didn't it? Don't say nothing, nigga. Yeah, man, you know, we out here living in life, man. We finna go out here and get in this fight, man, do our thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to ATL, baby. You know what I'm saying? We finna show you, Boots. We finna show you, Boots, how to do it, Boots. Oh, there. I thought you weren't gonna bring up. Come here, nigga. Hey, hold on. Let me turn it. We having technical difficulties with the live. I think something wrong with the internet, y'all. Let me go in, go out and go back in. Yes, I'm out. Hey, come here, nigga. Get your motherfucking ass. Oh, no, you can't hit nobody out here. Bitch, shut up. It's my son. Nigga, shut up. Don't talk no more. See, that's why I don't like letting you talk. That's why I don't like. Give me your phone. Come on, Daddy. Give me your motherfucking phone, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? Now get on over there and wash your face and brush your teeth in the bathroom over there in the Chinese restaurant. Your breath stinking. Well, I ain't got no toothbrush, Dad. You know I always, man. Come here, don't cry, bud. Come here, bud. You always hit on me, Daddy. That's okay, baby boy. You know, I used to be a boxer. Ah, come on, let me get that snot off. Now go on. Get. All right, now you gonna get this here right there. All right, I'm back, y'all. Man, you know, this internet out here in Japan, man. Woo-wee. I'm talking about the internet in Japan. Let the chat say, we heard the whole conversation. We was just playing with y'all. hey, Junior, come here. We were playing. It was a little skit. You know what I'm saying? We do skits too. So we finna start doing skits. We gonna monetize the YouTube channel and do like root exposure and put skits on the thing with the ladies on it. You know, we gonna put some ladies on it. We gonna do better than him. We got more money than that nigga. Hey man, tell him we were just playing, man. Tell him we were playing. Pussy nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Shawty? We were just playing, y'all. I was just playing that thing when I was sniffling. Help me. Yeah, man, ain't no telling, man. You go over to Japan, man, you gotta be careful, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be careful of what you do. But, man, you know, I'm finna get off this live, man. You know, we went over the list that Bill made. And we just wanted to show a little love to motherfucking Bill Haney, man. A lot of Bill Haney haters out there. I like Bill, man. I know what he is. I know he's an entertainer. I know he's gonna protect his son. I know he's gonna make all the right moves for his son. They gonna win. They gonna keep winning. Even when they lose, they won, remember? So I gotta respect that type of shit, bro, cause there's a lot of us out here losing, man, and wanna be in the winning seat. And if you hating on motherfuckers that's winning, man, not giving them no type of props, that show a lot about your life, man, and how you feel about anybody in your corner. Because if you ever have children and you get a son that want to be an athlete, you better be like Bill. I don't want to hear that play the background shit. Your son can't talk and be flamboyant like you are. Like, listen to me. Imagine if I had a son and I was a promoter. Don't you know they would hate me and hate my guts, nigga? And I would love it, embrace it, because that is what the world craves. Everything is backwards. You don't listen to gospel music every day. I don't want to hear it. You have a different type of spirit playing in your car 24/7. Murder music. Females listen to the guttery shit but go to work looking pretty. Children go to school listening to gutter shit, come home, I love you, you love me, we're a big, hey mommy, can I get some tater chips? Oh man. Alright, go on, get you some chips, Bobby. Thank you. Punk ass bitch. Hey, fucking cell phone, watch me some of this motherfucking porn. Ooh, look, a nigga just got his head blowed off right there. God damn. You know. Yeah, I'll probably be a hellified promoter, man, manager for my son, man. I'll run his whole life. And everything I want him to say, I coach him. And I tell him what to say because I know better. And you take punches for a living, nigga. You better listen to me like Lamont Roach listened to his daddy in the corner. And I will imagine Devin Haney without Bill Haney not being as successful and talked about. A good boy image didn't work for Boots. A good boy image didn't work for T.O. A good boy image didn't work for Shakur. It didn't work for nobody, man. And the world is corrupt and racist, and it's only a small piece of the pie that can say, I don't do that. No, not me. I do my house like this. I run my game like this. I like pure boxing. I like sport. I ain't no fan of just one man. I like all the boxers. I like everything about all. I like Tank. I like Shakur. I like all of them. You talk about me. Well, if I'm not talking about you, that means you are the small piece of the pie, my guy. And I also am I'm a smaller piece of the pie, because I don't like to hear people say those type of things. I'm one of those guys that have a pet peeve about people that say, oh, I don't do that. I know how to cook. Like, you guys ladies, I'll be like, man, bitches don't even know how to cook no more. There's a lot of bitches out here, man, can't even cook in the fucking microwave. Well, I know how to cook. I know how, I can cook. Yeah, I ain't ask you that, nigga. Just let me talk my sermon. What you auditioning? You want me to know you know how to cook? You gonna cook me a plate? What you gonna cook me? What, you know what I like to eat? I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. You know how to get the substitute and get the protein in? I need protein. What kind of food you gonna cook without meat? You had to give me protein where I can still go out and work every day and be strong. Come home and give you all the money. You know how to cook beans and rice? What you got? You know how to fry zucchini for me? You know how to saute that shit and strip it up and fry it up and put some soy sauce on that bitch when you cook your rice? You know how to make some tortilla shells? What you know how to make? Some stuffed bell peppers. I like that there. You know how to cook breakfast food? That's my favorite food in the world. Grits and eggs. Vegetarian bacon. Veggie burgers. Put it on the grill. What your grill skills look like? What, you auditioning for me? Yeah, man, so sorry. Bill Haney, salute to you. I see through that shit though, Bill. You can't trick me, Bill. We know. You quote Mac lines. You quote the movie The Mac, and I caught it right off the rip. Motherfucker, can you buy that? That's straight out the movie The Mac with Richard Pryor and Max Julian, nigga. And you from Oakland? Yeah, nigga. You can't fool me, Bill. You was an entertainer, nigga, and you a great one at that. That's it. That's all. As far as father, I give you number one. I give you number one, man, because you got your son in position to win. Even though the haters talking that shit, boy, your son's still gonna win. And you gonna put him in the right fights, and even if you put him in a hellified fight, if you lose, you always got the excuse. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Devin was ruined before the fight. he showed me that he had doubt, but he did good at not getting beat up and sticking and moving. I salute the cardio. I salute the endurance. I salute the game plan to get the check and get to the next step. Unlike Ryan could. You got popped by Rolly because he protected his chin all night. And that left hook just couldn't work. It's my opinion. My opinion matters. Don't grade my pain, girl. You don't really want to know how much I'm hurting, that's for sure. Now tell me. Don't grade my pain, girl. You don't really want to know how much I'm hurting, that's for sure. Now tell me. You say a man don't cry, that's a goddamn lie, nigga. Don't grade my pain. Yeah, that's my shit right there, boy. I feel like Pacquiao when he fought Mayweather. You hit me, I can't hit you back. I hate to say never. Well, never ever will I let you shit on me. I'm just a clever young nigga from the street. Whoa, I hate people who be judging pain. He can take it. He a gangster. He don't feel no pain. Shit. Now my life is like a nightmare. I try to give my life to God, but the devil, he don't fight fair. Pretty women, they don't fight fair. And like to wear them tight clothes. Don't get mad, cause I might stare. Just remember I'm a slight player. You know how freaky I can get. I want the pussy cause it's right there. I know I'm wrong and I might just go to hell for this. But that don't mean that I don't love you, let me tell you this. Just the thought of not having you, grabbing you. Turn that ass around, let my blade start stabbing you. D. Now I lay me down to sleep. Why? Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Why? If I should die before I wake. Hey, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Whoa. I don't wanna die yet. Why you wanna leave me all alone and wanna cry yet? Yeah. I don't wanna die yet. Why you wanna leave me all alone and wanna cry yet? You say a man don't cry, that's a goddamn lie. Say a man don't cry, that's a goddamn lie. Don't grade my pain, girl. You don't really wanna know how much I'm hurting, that's for sure. Now tell me. Don't grade my pain, girl. You don't really wanna know how much I'm hurting, that's for sure. Now tell me. Yeah, that's the hit right there, G. That's the jam of the year. I performed that in Atlanta, man. They be loving when I hit that shit. I need to get back out there. They want me to come out there at Malon's Lounge. What day she want me to come? I can't make it, baby. I'm sorry. I gotta hit the winter time though. I'm definitely gonna perform because I like to dress up. You know, the winter you can put on the mean clothes, boy. You can put on the nice outfits with the wintertime apparel, man. I ain't really no summertime type of guy, man. I like to wear the tank top, shorts. You know what I'm saying? That's it, real basic. But yeah, man, we gonna get up out this thing, man. You know, we broke down the whole list. You know, Devin Haney and Bill Haney, you know, they a dynamic duo. You know, you supposed to go out there. It's just a couple people on that list for me. Y'all take a look at that list, man, and tell me who you think Devin can beat and who will beat him.
Yeah. PARTTWICE. It's easy to be whole. Paul. Come on. It's so easy to be home. It's so easy to be hard. Better roll up this here week, cause it might be the last blunt that I see. I think these niggas won't be dead. That's why I keep on instead. I don't play games with a bitch ass nigga. Talk shit, get shot, then dropped in the river. Real gangster road shit. Tryna tell you what it is. 94 and 96 is the year J jig and the jigs up. Shoot at everything on the set. Niggas wet, niggas running around with a loose net. Hoes talking, niggas snitching, penitentiary, niggas hitting on the crack rock. I don't give a fuck, so I backdrop. Now you let your nuts hang, and everybody on the block trying to do the same damn thing. Got these gangsters in the motherfucking penitentiary. They can't call no shots on the streets. Try to get out and try to do the same thing. Get that ass bang bang, fucking with that gang gang. Better watch your motherfucking homeboys. Niggas laugh at shit, but everybody is a bitch. Everybody is a snitch. Everybody is a hog. All bitches is dogs. All niggas is dogs. All niggas go to hell. Young nigga go to jail. Fuck around what that smell is. Good shit. I'm trying to smoke shit. I wanna smoke shit. I gotta smoke this bitch next week, cause it think it shit is sweet. Shit ain't sweet. Freestyle part twice, part T. If you don't believe me, talk to the DCs. We can get you real close to the end line. I ain't tryna put you bitches on the friend line. It's a finish line type shit, yeah. See you next year, yeah.
Just thought I'd drop that little freestyle for you.
Nigga, this shit ain't living, I done given up on life. Even though my sins were forgiven, will I take that swipe it against some knife? I slit my wrist in the midst of the puddle of blood. Wish love never found me. Waking up screaming, I'm seeing them demons. They screaming when they be around me, hounding me, telling me this, telling me that. Get a gadding, get a licking. Unloading my clip at these niggas, I run out the bullet to the clipping. It's so easy to be hard. It's so easy to be hard. Gotta roll up this here weed, cause it might be the last blunt that I see. I think these niggas want me dead. That's why I keep popo instead. I don't play. It's so easy to be.
Peace done the bitch, you should know by now. They lay their guns down when I come around, because I run the town. I'm living life now like a fucking dream. I'm running with the team, yeah, I mean, it's like another win. Here we come again, lining niggas up like a light trim. I'm getting ready, nigga. I got the clips. I hold it steady, nigga. I got a big clip, like a movie film. Them niggas not with us, and we not with them. No, we ain't him, and he ain't us. We got a guns up, ready to bust. There's nothing to discuss. We don't talk, nigga. We rather fuck, nigga. We light it up, yo. In the dark, nigga. We got the pipes, yo. We let it go. You already know.
Well, as a fighter, speaking to you as a fighter, not a promoter, that's exactly what I would do.
You think, Oscar? First off,
he's just a wonderful human.
Hey, Oscar. So why no more rematches? Because of the loss, or
I know I'm retired.
you guys are trying to build up to another fight?
Rematch.
It'd be hard to go back
Devin
to
and
all
Ryan.
that on weekends. Oh, you okay?
Oh, but it just doesn't merit a rematch. I don't think it really.
It's fine.
I mean,
Thank you. There are days I miss it.
Devin
but
actually lost, winning. His stock is super down. I mean, everybody's talking. I'm just stating facts here. People are talking about, him just being a runner, like not a boxer. There's something about a boxer like Pernell Whitaker, like Meldrick Taylor, like Sweet Pea, those are boxers, beautiful. This guy's a runner. Why would I want to see that? Right?
He's just a wonderful human.
Hey, Oscar. So why?
PARTTWICE.
I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody.
Going in there as win, so.
I want to ask you
That's my whole.
I want to ask you a personal question, and I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody, but my mentality has always been.
Shout out to Shaquille, man.
Must kill the master to become the master. So say in the next couple of years, would you fight your mentor to take the title away?
Good question.
And listen, I love you.
Listen, Shaq dunked on.
Oh yeah, I dunked on Patrick.
He dunked on his idol.
Chris Dudley. I had to do it. So,
was it Chris Dudley?
So my question is, if it was, if somebody, let's just say Al Heyman and they raised some big money for the fight, you versus your mentor, exhibition, whatever, bing, 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 would you do it?
I don't think I'd do it.
I understand.
No.
I understand.
Because
really,
me,
why not?
Because me, I always look at it like, it was times that we could have sparred in the gym, but I always look at it like I can learn from him other than, you know, being in there actually fighting him. You know, so I always, every time, even if he's training, my main focus is to watch him because I can learn so much from him. Talk about Floyd that, you know, instead of just trying to, and I know myself, if I get in there with somebody, it's going to be a time that I want to hurt them. And I'd rather not do that than just learn from them. And that can, you know, that can actually, you know, draw a line between us if we in that spawn and I catch her with a right shot or anything like that, you know, so. Even, or if he catch me with the right shot.
I'm telling you now, that's a $1 billion fight. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I don't know if you want that.
But Shaq said he was nervous as hell when he dunked on Patrick Ewing, but he did it because he also knew he needed to make his mark on the league. And if you go at the best and you best the best, then isn't that where you felt like you got your respect?
Me, Spice, and Devontae, we all from the streets. You're not from the streets, Michelle, so I'm about to put it, I know, but
country.
Okay, but I'm about to put it in terms that they understand. Ewing was running the block, right? You know what I mean? He was, you know, bringing them things in. He was doing big stuff. I'm the new kid. I'm coming in with little weight. I want a spot. Now I got to go take a spot. You know what I mean? I'm going to do whatever I want to take a spot. You had your shine. I'm the new kid on the block. I'm taking the block. I'm taking everybody out. So that's always been my mentality. Look, I love Patrick Ewing and all of my favorite guys to death, but I had to go at that rack, and I was always interested in that because, you know, I know he's about money. I know you're about getting money. That'll be $1 billion fight. Everybody and their mama gonna tune into that one.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, I agree. So if you say Floyd isn't in your sights because he's your mentor and you don't really want to go there, say you win this fight, who's next for you? Who do you want next?